Well, I went out with Chris. We got up early in the morning. We're gonna go look for Wahoos. I love going out with Chris because he is a diehard. He does not quit, and he loves to hunt fish. I mean, it's just in his blood, and it's just awesome. You know, the whole entire day you're just sitting there, just dropping down into the abyss, and then we're waiting for these Wahoos to show up. We might have been in about 75 feet of water, but the Wahoos come in out of nowhere. All of a sudden, the school of Wahoos will show up, you know. So you got to be ready to hunt for Wahoos. But it's such a tranquil, incredible thing to do. And the reward is you're gonna eat sushimi, Wahoo sushimi at the end of the day. What we do, a lot of times we'll throw a little bit of chum out there, you know, and little droplets going down, make some activity come around us. And usually that, you know, brings in a lot of energy, you know, and the Wahoos possibly can show up when you do that. This was an interesting hunt because Chris Mendola had told me about a guy that jumped in a few days prior to that, early in the morning before the sun came up, and he had a flashlight and he shot a Wahoo. So as we were going in, it was getting dark, you know, and I was like, well, why don't we try that? I had these big lights for my camera and I threw it in the water, and next thing you know, Wahoo shows up. My boy, he strokes him. He just peeled the line out. Incredible shot. We actually had to get in the boat because he just took off with the line. We chased the line down. We jumped back in the water, and the whole time you're doing that, you're like, the bull sharks, we had saw the bull sharks earlier, you know, so you're thinking, you're gonna come up with a skeleton, you know what I mean? But luckily, you know, for some reason, the bulls didn't go after that Wahoo. And he was able to pull him up and put a second shot in him. So he, you know, the fish was already secure, but we don't care anyway. We always put a second shot if you know, if you think anything, if you could lose the fish, maybe you hit him wrong. So we put a second shot in him, got the fish. I mean, it was a great hunt. Yeah, there's nothing like free diving when you're out there in that deep blue.